one and only New York Comic-Con is back at the Javits Center from Thursday, October 6th through Sunday, October 9th, and the New York Waterway Ferry is the best way to get here. I'm Jennifer from New York Waterway with this edition of Ferry Minute, and joining me to talk about this amazing weekend is events manager Chris DeLando. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God, Chris. So you have quite the dream job here, I think many would say, putting on this nearly sold out event that's drawing crowds from all over the tri-state area and beyond. First of all, tell us, I mean, is it really, it's a dream job, right?
It's so great. I mean, we're all fans, you know, like we get into this job because we like it and we love it and we love being in the community and having fun with everybody. And, you know, this is the best weekend of the year for it.
So, you know, I have to say that we love Comic-Con weekend at the Ferry because we love seeing all the elaborate costumes that come through the terminals and onto the boats. Do you get some extra points for dressing up when you come?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, besides getting stopped every 5 minutes for everyone to take your picture in your amazing costume, we have some really wonderful cosplay contests throughout the weekend.
Okay, so this show is really, really all about the merch, right? I mean, like, you have Comic-Con exclusives, you have some, like, you know, gift bags for people, like, and all this stuff going on here. Tell us about the merch, and this is kind of really how it all started, right?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, well, in terms of merch, we have our official show store, which has all of the New York Comic-Con branded merchandise and exclusives, but tons of other stuff on the show floor from really great bands like.
So, speaking of these panel discussions, I was wondering, you know, how do you get to ask a question? I know you have to reserve to get into the panel, but how do you get to ask a question?
It's a little different for every panel. So sometimes it's first come, first serve, and you'll see a lot of people really line up for the microphone ahead of time when they do Q&A at the end of towards the end of the panel. Some questions are pre-solicited, but a lot of the panels are first come, first serve. So if you really, really want to ask that burning question for some of the celebrities, really just got to get in line, step up to the mic, and ask your question.
Besides that panel, what are some of the other panels that are coming?
Oh man, we have so many great studios coming this year, out in full force again. I mean, you can look around and see all the really great banners from a lot of the studios that are here. Paramount's here with Star Trek. Crunchyroll and Funimation are bringing some amazing anime shows this year. We've got the premiere of the Super Mario trailer coming coming on Thursday, on the first day of the show. And then really great nostalgia stuff, like you said, like Back to the Future and things like that.
Okay, speaking of nostalgia, okay, there's plenty of photo ops. So some celebrities come, they do panels. Some come, they just do photo ops and signings, right? Autographs. So they have Ralph Macchio coming, another one that I'm super excited about. Now, when my daughter, my niece, my nephews, they think of Ralph Macchio, they think of Cobra Kai. Me, I think of Karate Kid. Now, is this kind of your mission here, is to draw in a crowd from all generations?
Yes, absolutely. New York Comic-Con is a family-friendly event, is an all-ages event. There's a little something for everybody. So whether you're a child of the 80s or a child of the 2010s, there's a little something for you.
What about the gaming zone? I mean, like, how does that work?
That's brand new this year. We're really, really excited to have a full-fledged gaming zone this year, taking over Hall 1E downstairs. So tabletop gaming like Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons. We've got a huge board game lending library. And then there's console gaming and PC gaming on the show floor this year as well. And that's all free to play, included with your ticket. So you can just show up, sit down at a table, and start playing.
Okay, so the show is on from 10. The show floor is open from 10 to 7, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then 10 to 5 on Sunday, correct?
That is correct. And we've got some programming running a little bit later, like the gaming we mentioned is running until 10 o'clock, and then programming like panels are running until 11.
And so right now you only have tickets for Thursday open.
Yes, Thursday tickets are still available. You can buy them at NewYorkComicCon.com or right here in the Javits Center.
Chris, thanks so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
This was so fun, and thank you for joining us as well. Once again, the New York Waterway Ferry is the best way to get here to Comic-Con New York 2022. The Javits Center, once again, is right across the street from the Western Nightstream Ferry Terminal, and there's plenty of room to fit all those costumes. You have plenty of room. Anyway, so for ferry fares and schedules, visit NYWaterway.com or call 1-800-53-FERRY. I'm Jennifer Shuck at the Javits Center.